8 hours later.
Hello, people of the internet. As Johnny just said, it's been 8 hours later. We just went to work, and boy,
it's been 8 hours later.
That's
whatever.
An interesting statement. It's been a long day at work. I didn't want to present. I didn't want to talk to you. I think this is where we need.
You did want to move.
Okay, so apparently that wasn't it. There we go. The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? The sound of water is coming from the shower. La-di-da! Money-making blues. Someone seems to be washing this. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Was this not where I was supposed to go?
What are you looking for?
The screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. I better not touch it. No telling what the bellboy would do to me.
The music has stopped. Like, I really...
Nice weather again today. I can see the fading Copenhagen law officers, of course. Now, bottom 2 glasses rest on the table, better not touch them, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, listen, I know I was supposed to move somewhere. Maybe I'm supposed to go to the detention center?
I'm pretty sure we're...
Apparently, Miss May is questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go to talk to Mr. Redwhite.
But it didn't show the little ... like the whatever PM thing. Usually, when you go to an area and it's the next thing to do, it'll be like it'll show like what the, Gatewater Hotel, 9:37 PM or whatever, you know.
It hasn't shown that for any of these, so maybe we had to present a thing to him?
Maybe. It's funny. Look around this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder takes place here. Mr. Grossbook said... There we go.
Oh.
This is what we're supposed to do.
Alright.
Mr. Grossbook said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Nope. Examine. Checkmark, checkmark, checkmark. Not checkmark. All the cases the chief editor worked on are filed here. In alphabetical order. Let's take a look.
Why alphabetical? Why not chronological?
Let's see if there's an A record that catches my eye. Let's see if there's a record that catches my eye. Okay, yeah, it's pretty clever. It's pretty clever.
I got it, and this is not a good joke.
A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Probably. That's me, that's you.
Oh. Right. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune with threats and coercion. His name is...
The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Okay. Let's see. J through S. Nothing in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Well, no harm in flipping through it a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here at the end, S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of there's writing on most of these.
Pencil?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how it's phrased. There's writing on most of these in pencil. Okay. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought she was involved in these suicides. He was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one.
Check him, and check...
Yeah, I didn't check these ones yet. T-U... I don't know. I know! W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken?
Excuse me? Excuse me?
The entire W section was taken.
What?
Just all of the W's.
Or excuse me, hat? Because all the W's are missing? See, that's a clever joke.
Yeah, that's fair. I think you were white.
Hmm?
Weren't you white?
I thought...
Remember because he had all the big words?
Oh, right. I'm trying to remember what his voice was. Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me! If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. What if I show him the newspaper clippings? That's probably a bad idea.
He's probably gonna do one and just punch you this time.
Should I do it anyway?
He's probably gonna punch you with a knife.
Should I do it anyway?
Sure.
This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia?
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White.
Hmm?
Mr. White, I know you did this to this politician. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that me investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation.
Also, why would you just come to him with this? Why not take this to the police instead?
You're the one that chose to present it and be like, hey, you're blackmailing people. You're killing them.
You're fair. I'm just also questioning the line of logic.
It's literally your line of logic. You're the one that was like, what if I present this to him? And like...
Oops.
Oops. God damn it, Nick. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office, hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right. You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I have done better. I've found him. He's sitting right in front of me.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office?
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please. I think this is Edworth.
White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner! The hatchet man! The liquidator! The killer, man!
What?
Mr. White, this is another one of those... Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now! Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia.
How dare you!
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. you'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent.
I feel faint.
Weren't you Detective Gumshoe?
No, you were Detective Gumshoe as well.
did we-
Yeah, remember? Because you did the accent better.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts!
Wright, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry.
Ah, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was a murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
Well,
Oh, I was expecting that to be like, game over.
I think that was supposed to happen.
I guess so.
I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow.
Wait, if your trial's going on, how the fuck are you supposed to defend Mia? Or Maya?
Well, she's not the accused anymore. Now we are.
Oh, shit.
White's going to set a trap for me.
He already did.
And the prosecution will be on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to be my state. It was assigned to me by the state yesterday.
Oh god.
I refused. I had an idea.
Right. Mr. Wright.
Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention, even though you're in detention according to the screen.
Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you.
Ha! Now I'm afraid we've switched places, even though the screen looks exactly the same.
What? You mean you?
I explained what happened to Maya.
I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you! This has gone too far! Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do?
Well... seems like the only...
Because she's not really a lawyer, so I don't know how she could... cheer me on, I guess?
Well, you can cheer me on in court.
Cheer for you? You mean, like a cheerleader?
Huh? Yeah, like that.
Alright, leave it to me!
Huh?
I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms!
Jeez. Wait.
What?
I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way!
No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing! I've got to give that man a piece of my mind!
Just a piece? Okay. Then, come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. I'm assuming he's gonna represent himself?
Yeah. Times may change, yet with the crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court cases. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I'd end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case.
What?
With a true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him.
A few years ago, all trials... They put a 3-day limit on all court cases?
I guess.
What?
I don't know, man. I think it's just to justify, like, how each trial takes, like, 3 days. It's like logic for the game.
Oh. Okay, I got really confused. Like, what kind of, like, lore is this? Like, what timeline are we in?
It's just to explain, like, in case people are like, how come every single Phoenix Wright trial case only takes 3 days? And they're, like, trying to make an in-game explanation for it.
You're doing all this weird gesturing with your hands.
I don't
like,
know. I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah! Phoenix, look!
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday.
Oh, he's not... Okay, whoever you were voicing wasn't Edgeworth, I guess.
I guess not.
Oops.
Oops. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have a good faith that the judge will listen to me.
What? Does White have a judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm gonna be guilty. End of story?
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So, I make that my policy.
Edgeworth, you changed.
Hmm? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this.
Am I doing the Maya voice alright?
Yeah, I think you are.
Okay. It's always in courtroom 1 and 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Maya Fey?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said! Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name!
These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino.
What?
Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gay Water Hotel the night of the murder? Correct! And you witnessed the murder from there. Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
Ho ho ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. How do you know what time it was?
Because I'm always abso-positively perfect, you know?
No, no, no. You're not getting away with that.
You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived.
That's what Miss May said, too. I guess. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time.
And this is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time?
My window? You mean the one directly across from Fay & Company law offices?
Correct! That is the only window you see.
And there you were reading. Papers?
Correct! The Gay Water is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do.
Bedlam?
It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue.
So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound?
But of course! I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night.
No snoop? Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. Spiky-haired? That's all you had to say to that? Okay. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl.
I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer.
Just what is your eyesight?
Counting both eyes, 40!
40? You don't add them together.
I think the witness is trying to say that his eyesight is good.
Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway?
And what did you do then?
What was Miss May doing at that time?
She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly.
Did you know she had been tapping the Fay office phone?
Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman.
You make a good politician, Mr. White.
Ho ho! I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue.
Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course. Comprehende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
Ah, okay. So, I would like to tell you something, because this is a dead giveaway. Whenever you press something and they have to change that specific line of their testimony, that's always the thing you have to present something on. Like every single time that happens where something is changed, that's always the one that needs to be presented. I'm just saying, it's like a little gameplay thing that I picked up on while playing these games way back when. It's like every single time it's like, can you please change your testimony to reflect it? It's like, aha! So that's what I need to find something.
Oh, okay. So every time they say something, wait for the judge to be like, you want to change that?
Yeah.
And
then that's how you know that's the line of dialogue that you need to present something on.
Okay, well then present.
I'll still press. Are you sure about that?
How many times must I say it? I'm absolutely perfect. End of story.
How many times must I hear that?
Psst, Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as a little odd?
Impaction? Don't you mean just impact?
Ridiculosity! I think you need to brush up on your language skills.
On second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Did I ever prep this guy too? I wonder. Anyway, better find a weakness in there. Okay. So that's the one that was changed. Yes.
I'm assuming it should be the...
This one says, yeah, she ran to the right. So, wait right there.
Wait right there!
Aha. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left. But that that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right.
Eh? Oh, ho, ho! It is simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Eh. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So, did he witness the killing? Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Why do I have to be the one who explain it, but yeah. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once.
Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law office of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing.
He was the killer.
This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear he ran to the left. She ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion? The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her, and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. What do you mean by that?
This is what I am about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient, it does not become you.
And in the next episode... See you guys then.
Bye!